Hi everyone, it's Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and I got this new fragrance called Rose Quartz from Brambleberry, and apparently it's a very popular fragrance too, and with a name like that, it's really intriguing. So I really want to do justice with this soap, and I already have in my mind a variation of pinks, and like a pinky brown and some green. I think brown is something that we're usually not interested in. You know, make a chocolate soap okay, and a coffee soap, that's okay. But in something bright as a rose, why would you consider putting brown in that? So I'm going to show you that maybe just a little bit of that brown can really push the pink, as well as a little bit of green, which is its complementary color. That kind of juxtaposition of color can really make the pink pop, and that's what I'm trying to do in the soap. If you want to see the colors that I figured out for the soap, there's the I button right there that will bring you right to the color tutorial. And if you don't want to see that and get right to the soap making, well, just stay right here, because we're going to start right off with the soap making. Okay, there was a lot of prep work. Get the oils ready and get my colors ready for this beautiful scent of rose quartz. I've been thinking about how I would color this soap. Let's blend this up first. These are my oils and my kaolin clay. That looks nice and creamy. I'm soaping at about 74 degrees. And I do want to strain my lye because it has some silk in it. And when you use a lot of silk, it doesn't always completely dissolve, so I'll just make sure I don't have any strands in there. Now let's blend this up. Just get that to emulsification, get my fragrance in there. Smells beautiful. Now the first thing I want to do is fill my accent colors. I don't know if you can see that. Just filling my accent colors. This one is really a brown mica mixed with some deep pink. Keep it a little unusual. A nice light green. Some gold mica. A really light pink. And a deep pink. And I'll whisk those before I put that in. In the meantime, I'm going to do an in the pot swirl first before I do the concentric pour. Batter's behaving. I'm going to have a deep pink, gold with a lighter pink, and my white. And again, if you missed the last video, I'm doing this before I do the concentric pour so that the base has some masses of color as interest, along with the concentric pour that will add some thin stripes of accent color. I'm happy to say that this fragrance is really behaving itself. No ricing and no acceleration. And before I forget, let me get my titanium dioxide in there first, mixed with some oil for a change, giving that a try. I think I'll blend that last because I don't want it to accelerate. You know, that's the pink that I blended with some gold mica. This is my light pink. And then my white. Okay. I'm going to pour my deepest color first, about half of that. And then for contrast, I'm going to do my white. But I do want to stir that a little first. It looks very creamy. About half of that. What I'm after is, if you've ever seen those mini like bicolored roses that have a little like orange red or orange pink with the pink, I just really think that's one of my favorite roses. So about half of that. I'll go back to this one. Save some for the top. The rest of the white. Some for the top. And then the rest of the light pink. Now I'm going to whisk my accent colors. It's my light green. I'm going to pour this on the outside edge. And another ring on the inside. It's like a nice green too. Then I'll go for my darkest color. Get that on the outside. Let's get my gold in there. As it turns out, this gold will show up as a metallic gold inside as an accent. Gives it a nice rich quality. The light pink. And my deep pink. Let's get that toward the middle. Let's pour this. And get some of this leftover color on top. This looks like a apricot color. This is the pink with the gold mica mixed together and the white. These are my accent colors, so I don't have much of that. That's the idea of accent colors. You don't want it to overpower. So my brown plus red made this nice rich mahogany burgundy color. Light pink. Green. A little bit of gold. I have some mica drizzle as well. It'll look different than this soap. This actually has soap in it. The mica drizzles do not. That's beautiful. It looks like a garden on top. That's beautiful. Looks like a garden on top. Let's give this a nice swirl. Let's go lengthwise this time. Maybe keep some of that texture. I like that as it is. Let's get some glitter on there. With a name like Rose Quartz, really did need this glitter. Okay, so that's my Rose Quartz. I'm really happy with how that turned out too. So, we clean that up a little bit. We'll put it away, bring it back tomorrow for the cut. Okay, so I'm eager to see what the swirl looks like in this. I use more colors than I typically do. And I'm glad to see this gold streak in there that actually shimmers. It's that shimmer. Hope you can see that. I like that little bit of green in there too. So I can see this color right here. It's like a deep orange, but it's got a little bit of that sparkle from the gold. So that's the pink with the gold mix. And then this must be this is really streaked with a lighter pink in there too. And the deeper pink, green, and the red mixed with a metallic-y kind of brown. And the white. So that was my other experiment in this. For me, it's the first time adding titanium dioxide after I've diluted it with some oil as opposed to water. And there's a more uniform use of pink throughout the bar, which I like. I like those fine lines of white. I think this rose quartz is going to make it to one of my favorites to work with. The smell, the scent of it is very good, and no issues with it soaping at all, which is an added plus. And these are taller bars, and I'm actually cutting them wider as well, so there's a lot of soap here. Like this little hint of green in there. Thanks always for following, watching, subscribing, and commenting. And don't forget to check into my Instagram page too, where I include a lot of things that I look at And eventually, I'm inspired by some of those things. And even when you think you're not inspired by something, there's always a chance that your memory will play along with your idea making and help that thought process out, creative thought process. Look, the feathering there. Really like how that gold shimmers. And this is the end of the video and end of the loaf. So I'm going to just cut this into sample size bars. One last cut. And then say goodbye to you all. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you for the next video. Take care, everybody.